This week on a brand new episode of Strong Arm Sports Podcast.
I think it's something more, dog.
Like he tore something in his knee?
I don't know, but if it's just arthritis in a surgically repaired knee,
it can be painful, bro.
So I'm telling you, look, hot take, you hearing it here from your boy. It's more to this story.
We supposed to be the losers, but we winning though. They used to laugh at us, now we grinning though. They used to tell me never in my lifetime. I guess they wasn't in their right mind. Underdog.
Yes, sir. What's going on, folks? Welcome to a brand new exciting episode of Strong Arm Sports Podcast. We are the realest sports podcast in all the land.
True.
I ain't like that energy, bro. I said in all the land.
True.
Okay, that's what I want. Man, we up back to wrap up the previous week of sports in dramatic fashion. No BS, no sugarcoating, no biases, only that strong arm truth. If this happens to be the first time you guys are watching our show here on YouTube, or if you're listening on any of our various podcast channels, because look, we still growing. We getting new listeners and new viewers. You know that, right?
That's facts.
Look, man, if you're a first-time watcher, a viewer, a listener, I'm one half of the show. I go by the name of K Spade the Prospect.
And I'm your boy, the Paris 57, and together we form Strong Arm Sports Spade.
Yes, sir.
First off, Spade. I want to start off by saying, free Lil RK. He out, right?
Free my dog, man. Free my dog. Imagine
Bro,
being
Robert Kraft, not R. Kelly.
Nah, don't free him.
Yeah, let's listen, man. Free Lil RK, man.
Free my dog.
That's like, man, that's our dude on this show.
That's right.
For real.
That's right.
Hey, Spade. Got some things we got to talk about, man. We're going to start in the NFL. And no, we ain't talking about Lil RK again, even though it was a hell of a segment. It was a great segment. That's going down as one of our best segments since we've been doing this show so far. And we over 200 episodes. But, Spade, we got a good one for him today.
What we got?
So, we starting in the NFL, and if you guys didn't know, it's the NFL Combine. People out there running 4.33s, and they taking their shirt off, and they look like brick walls, Spade. People out there going bananas. But we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. We're going to talk about Monday Night Football. If you guys didn't know, Monday Night Football had a commentator by the name of Jason Witten, and everybody hated him on TV. They did not like him. People said they was watching Monday Night Football on mute, Spade. That's how much they hated Jason Witten on TV.
That's tough.
Jason Witten came out and said he's coming back to football. The fire still burns in him, Spade. He's coming back. And the Cowboys signed Jason Witten 1 year, $3.5 million, Spade. I got to get your thoughts on it. Spade, I got to ask you. I mean, me and you both have our guys that we hate on TV. Like, we do not like listening to these people on TV. I'm not going to say no names yet. We might need to do a top 5 of that shit one day. Like, top 5 commentators, color commentators or something. But so we both have our guys that we hate on TV. I got to ask you, one, was Witten that bad on TV? And two, how do you feel about him coming out of retirement?
I don't think he was that bad on TV. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say he was one of my favorites. He wasn't one of my favorites, but I don't think he was that bad. But him coming back, I'm not going to lie, bro. I feel like he got an amazing homeboy discount. You said $3.5 million for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
I read somewhere that he was getting like 60 plus snaps. You know what I'm saying? Like that last season, he took 60 plus snaps. And they saying that they already told him he's only going to get about 25 snaps. And he was like, cool. And I'm like, do you pay a older, slow tight end $3.5 million for 25 snaps a game? Like, I don't know, man. Also, Josina Anderson reported that, and I hate when people do this, especially when you retired. Ain't no reason for you to be all soft when you retired. Like, who gonna get you? But some ex-player who wanted to remain anonymous told Josina Anderson that he don't like this because it's taking a roster spot from some person who can really contribute. You got a guy who's old and slow. He can't stretch the field vertically. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he going to do for this young team? You got this, you know what I'm saying? You got Cooper over there blazing. You got all this young athletic speed, and you're going to sprinkle in old Witten for $3.5 million for 1 year for 25 snaps a game? I don't know how I feel about that, bro. I don't really dig it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't dig it. I don't think he's a bad player.
That's why you got me on the show. Now, I'm torn. I'm torn. I'm both. am I like losing sleep that we didn't have Witten? No. But do I understand why they bring him back? Yeah, it's 25 snaps. It looked like he want to transition into coaching. I understand that. But Spade, he's a chain mover. The dude moves the chains, bruh. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. And we know what helps a young quarterback out, a tight end. And we kind of struggled to find a tight end. Swain kind of was, Jarwin was kind of, but they, they was getting better as the season progressed. But Witten is an established guy, and he's a chain mover. 25 snaps a game isn't that much. You know what I mean? It's not a lot. Nah, it's not a lot. 3rd down, we're going to bring him in on 3rd downs, see if he can move the chains. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping about that. But I was a little torn because I agree with you, Spade. It is taking away another roster spot. And that could be a young dude coming down on special teams. We know we need some help on the back end, like with safeties and, depth at corner. We need that. Sean Lee is always injured. Give me another linebacker there. We got some defensive linemen that's suspended. We're going to let go of David Irvin, who's suspended by the league again. He's out of there. So we could use some defensive line help. So I agree at that point. I'm 50-50. I'm torn. I'm between. But am I losing sleep if Witten wouldn't have came back? No. But do I understand why? Yeah. And for 3.5, if he able to pick up a handful, 10, 15 more first downs, keep the chains moving, keep us on the field, keep us, first thing 10 and 3rd and 1, we could dump it to Witten, and we can keep giving the ball to Zeke. I'm alright with it. I'm not, I'm torn. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Is it going to change our life? I don't think so. I do think he can help with picking up some of them first downs on 3rd down, because Dak loved the tight end, and he struggled to find one that he liked this season.
So let me ask you this. If he's only going to play roughly 25 snaps a game, and he ain't out there on 1st, he ain't out there on 2nd, and 3rd and short, he trots out on the field. If you the defense, don't you, and again, I don't doubt his hands, and I definitely don't doubt his knowledge of the game, but from a physical perspective, who he beating? How many backers is he beating? How many safeties is he beating?
Even when he was, for years now, Spade, even when he was, he wasn't never a burner. He was good at, using his body, getting his body in front of the ball, posting up, smaller safeties and, shielding other linebackers from getting the ball. He wasn't never really no speed guy. He wasn't out there burning folks. I think he's a dude that just he's a possession guy. He's going to keep the chains moving, and I think that's what they got him. We know him and Dak had this rapport. Let's see if they can rekindle that and just keep the chains moving. Like you said, he ain't going to be out there on 1st, 2nd down, so he probably coming out there on 3rd. And if teams are smart, then they should be keying on Witten, which is a good thing for us, because then we can dump it to Zeke. We can get other wide receivers across the middle open.
That's true.
So I understand. I understand it.
That's true. And I was actually just thinking that when I was saying that. If he come out on 3rd down and you the defense, won't you key in on him? But I guess that's tougher to do now. That's probably one of the reasons why he wanted to come back. In the past, you probably could just key in on him. But now if you key in on him, you got Amari Cooper out there who probably finna get something out of that work one-on-one. So,
and Michael Gallup came on at the end of the season too. We don't know what's going to happen with Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley had some choice words and was like, it come from upstairs who get the ball. So I don't know if we're going to let Cole walk.
Cole said that he wasn't just talking about y'all, though. He was saying that's any team. Cole was like, hold on, y'all twisted my words. I'm saying,
no, I love Cole. I would love Cole back at, at a reasonable price. Cole, if Cole out there acting like he want to get that bread, then I'm not with it. But I would love to have Cole back. I think Cole Beasley is a solid slot receiver. I love Cole. But if we don't bring him back, we let go Terrence Williams. I think, Terrence Williams is out there. I don't know what's going to happen with Allen Hurns. We know he had a crazy, terrible injury.
He did.
I don't know if we're going to draft a wide receiver in the draft. So, we got a lot of options here. So, we got to see what happened. But I'm not, like I said, I'm torn. I'm not like, oh my gosh, Witten is back, yes. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, we don't have Witten. So, it's a mixed bag with me. We have to see how it play out.
Yeah, man, your boy Steve Smith took a shot. Somebody asked Steve Smith, was he thinking about going back to football and leaving retirement? And Steve said, "No, I'm actually good on TV, so I'm straight."
So, real quick though, Spade, do you think that Witten came back because he been hearing the rumors that he's terrible on Monday Night Football? You think that had anything to do with him deciding to come back?
I mean, because who gives a damn? He still had a contract. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that was why at all. I will admit, I tell you what I think it is. Everybody's saying that he want to transition into coaching and all this and all that.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's as much as people think it is. I think you watching thinking, damn, they got Amari stretching the field. He taking a safety and a corner 10, 15 yards plus off the line of scrimmage every play. Do you know how much I could have done if I had that type of threat out there with me? And,
Word.
Everybody know, man, when you do something as long as Witten did football, it becomes a part of you. And I'm sure he truly does miss it. I bet you Steve Smith miss it. I mean, he probably just, he probably like his role and your body take a beating, and he probably at that point where he cool with it. But if Steve Smith told me today he don't miss football, I wouldn't believe it. Like, it's tough to do something that long and not miss it. So I think he genuinely missed it. I was going to say misses it, but I guess he's back, so missed it. I think he missed it. I'm cool with it.
I mean,
imagine doing all this to not be as good as my Dolphins. Boy, I tell you. Imagine.
You said what?
Yeah, you heard me. Y'all doing all this like y'all going to be better than my Dolphins.
We already know y'all full tank mode. Y'all say, listen, go ahead. Never mind. We ain't about to you find a way to talk about the Dolphins and James Harden and all these in Miami. You find a way.
Y'all doing, bro.
You find a way to talk about the Canes, the Dolphins, and James Harden.
Dolphins going to end up getting Le'Veon Bell. Then what y'all going to have to say? We might get AB too. Then what y'all going to have to say? We ain't getting AB.
Relax, bro.
Anyway, let's move forward, bro. Relax. Since you want to start in the NFL, one big question throughout the entire postseason run in the most recent NFL season was, what is up with Todd Gurley? What's wrong with Todd Gurley? Who did Todd Gurley piss off? Is Todd Gurley injured? And we may, when I say may, because I don't know if I fully buy this shit, LePez, but we may have gotten the answer on Todd Gurley. A report came out earlier that said Todd Gurley has an arthritic knee. Now, I'm from the South. We call that Arthur. Old folks would be like, that Arthur messing with me. You'd be like, oh, you already know what that is. But the weird thing about it, LePez, they say he got arthritis in one knee. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get it as a pair. It's just in one knee, his left knee. So I'm going to ask you, how serious is this? I want to believe it's 2019. We got all kind of PEDs and it's all type of shit that I believe we can kick arthritis ass all across the street. How serious is this, for one? And for two, do you buy that that's why he wasn't taking a lot of snaps in the postseason?
And Spade, I said this to you off the show, behind the scenes. I said, man, this is the knee that was repaired, though. Like, this was the knee that he messed up.
Yep. So
I said to you off camera, like, do we consider arthritis an injury? Because I mean, my grandmother got arthritis in like her hands, like in her wrists and shit. So I mean, like, is it considered? I know it's painful. I'm pretty sure it's painful, but I don't know if we can consider that an injury. So that's my question. I mean, I'm not asking that to you, but I'm just asking that out loud. I don't know. I know it's painful, but I don't know if we can consider that an injury. But yeah, I buy 50% of it, Spade. CJ Anderson had it cooking, and I think they was like, you know what? Sometimes you gotta ride the high hand. I don't care who back there. You know what I mean? So CJ Anderson was hot, and I felt like they were like, you know what? Let's just ride that. Let's just ride that wave. Mm-hmm. But as far as Todd Gurley, listen, this may be one of them lingering, painful things, man. Because sometimes when you got arthritis, it's tough to get out of bed. That junk hurt, man. I'm pretty sure they got the finest of medication over there. You know what I mean? They make hundreds of millions of dollars, so they should have the finest pain. It shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue, but it is a knee. It is the knee that was repaired. I don't know, Spade. This might be a problem, bro. It might be a problem.
I don't know, dog. Something about it don't feel it ain't grabbing me. Something about this don't grab me, bro. So the knee issues reportedly started early in the season when he was forced to miss the final two games against Arizona and San Francisco. Back in December, the Rams said it was just soreness and inflammation. During the Super Bowl, he finished with 10 carries, had 35 yards and a catch. And
are you saying you ain't buying it because you think it's something more?
I think it's something more, dog.
Like he tore something in his knee?
I don't know, but if it's just arthritis in a surgically repaired knee,
it can be painful, bro.
I get it, but why? So I'm telling you, look, hot take, you hearing it here from your boy. It's more to this story. It's more to this story, bruh. You mean to tell me, not just an NFL team, dog, an NFL team in LA, in California, they ain't got something around there for some Arthur? What? For some Arthur?
So what you think it is? You think he
Arthur
tore like an
ain't finna
MCL or something in his knee or something? What you think?
Something. A sprain, maybe a ligament sprain, something. I don't buy his arthritis. And the story came out dumb late. It's going to be March. Hell, it is March.
I mean, we was asking in the playoffs, like before they even got to the Super Bowl, we was like, yo, what's up with Todd Gurley?
LeParis, even if it's just Arthur, somebody need to fire the hell out that training staff. It took y'all to March to discover arthritis?
It's a little weird.
What? Arthritis was a secret? It don't feel right. Something about it don't feel right. We seen Todd Gurley, man. I said I wouldn't have took Todd Gurley as early as he was taken because of the injury he had. That man fought back from that injury and became one of, and you could argue, the best running back in professional football. And you want me to believe that tank right there got stopped by some Arthur? Lopez, you talking about your grandma. I had a school teacher. I'll never forget, I had a school teacher that had arthritis, and he wore like a little wrist brace that kind of, come through your hand, where your thumb stick out of it. Man came to work every day, wrote. I know I'm making it. Somebody going to be like, that's a hell of a reach, but stick with me. My point is, this dude right here had sick days and time off he could have took. This man was writing on the overhead. We ain't have all that technology shit y'all got. Y'all got iPads. This man had the old ass overhead that you had to roll from like one room into your classroom. Man did that shit every day. That man just popped regular ibuprofen and got to it. You want me to think Todd Gurley, who came back from that injury to be the best in the league, got slowed by Arthur? I don't buy it, bro. I don't buy it. Something about this story don't feel right to me. And damn it, I won't rest until I put my CSI skills to the test. And I'm going to crack this case. You give me a little minute. Somebody tell Gil Grissom to hit me up. Cracking this shit.
You know the NFL, when you got something that's in pain too, they inject that joint. They'll stick you with a needle with something right to it.
I know Joe Namath. Joe Namath used to get them shits before the game and at the half. What? And they in LA, bro. Yeah. LA got all kind of medicinal stuff, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog.
Oh, Arthur? Okay.
They in LA, bro.
Hey.
Nah, I ain't buying it. I'm not saying Todd ain't hurt. And he might have arthritis too. But Arthur ain't keep Todd Gurley off that field.
You know what? Something is definitely up, man. And I don't feel like they being honest.
I don't like it.
You know what? You're right, because you know what? My grandmother had arthritis and she walked us to school every morning.
See what I'm saying?
She walked us to school every morning. I'm just saying. But
he ran 10 times.
I don't know, man. I want to know how the supporters of the show feel, man. Do you feel is more to this story than they're telling us? Because Spade do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like 50-50. I'm 50-50. I think they was just trying to ride the high hand and they just making up an excuse like, yo, why didn't y'all use Todd Gurley more? Because Sean McVay actually came out and was like, the Super Bowl loss was on me, man. I got to be better. We got to make adjustments. Blah, blah, blah. He finally said it now. Like, he just said that, like, probably the end of last week he said that. But, I mean, he should have been said that. But he was like, what's on me, man? We should have made more plays, and that's on me, coaching. I didn't have my team prepared. So, I feel like a lot of this news is coming out now because they over the Super, not over it, but they able to cope with the Super Bowl loss and they ready to move on. So, now they asking a lot of questions. People were still asking, what was up with Todd Gurley?
Because, LeParis,
so,
look,
I feel like,
I ain't watched the Super Bowl, but those who watch,
yeah, we know. You watched a little bit of it though, because you
Bro,
were sure, like,
bro,
that ain't PI.
leave me alone.
That's not
First of all, bullying.
You watched a little bit of it. You watched enough of it to know that was pass
Man,
But go ahead.
let's go. I don't even want to talk no more. What else we got? I don't even like to talk.
No, go ahead. Say what you was gonna say.
I'm
You
good.
ain't watched the Super Bowl, but you watched a little bit of it.
I'm
But
good.
go ahead.
I don't even want to talk no more. You ruined it.
Okay. All right. If we gonna move on. If you guys didn't know, Earl Thomas is a free agent, and Earl Thomas wants to be the highest paid. He wants to be the highest paid safety in the NFL, and he also stated that he is not giving the Dallas Cowboys a hometown discount. Spade.
Yeah.
Would you make Earl Thomas the highest paid safety in the league?
Nope.
Wow. Just
Straight like that.
That's
Straight like that. Didn't Earl just get hurt?
Damn.
Didn't Earl just get hurt?
Yeah, he did.
Ain't Earl old?
Is he old?
He over 30? I know Earl over 30.
Might be maybe 29,
Oh,
30.
now I gotta look it
Let's
up.
look. Yeah, we gotta look it up. You just gotta look. Let me see. Earl Thomas.
How old is Earl, man? Because I can't find it.
Earl Thomas age. 29, bro. He's gonna be 30 in May. So he's gonna be 30.
30. So a 30-year-old safety coming off an injury, he want to be the highest paid?
Yeah, that's what he said. And he ain't giving Dallas a hometown discount. He ran to the tunnel and told Jason Garrett, "Come get me." But you don't want to.
I'll tell you what. And he would look. Let me state the obvious, because somebody's gonna say it. He was playing phenomenal when he got injured. He was playing phenomenal. But
They beat us because of Earl Thomas during the season. They beat us because of Earl
it's not
Thomas.
bad anyway. So I mean,
Bruh, stop it. We went to the playoffs and won a playoff game. Like, don't.
boy,
Hey,
look, Cowboy fans
when
so
y'all-
glad
when
they
y'all
can
gonna
say
win
they
y'all
won a
division?
playoff game now.
when y'all gonna win y'all
He
division?
went straight to the big joker too. He ain't throw out no deuce, no little joker.
No, I didn't.
He said, "Well, get to the playoffs and we
No,
won
I
a playoff
didn't,
game."
but
It just threw
The
down the big
consistency is,
joker.
oh, you guys haven't won a playoff game in forever. So, yeah, now I stated. And I told you, as soon as we win the Super Bowl, then it's going to be like, oh, it's about time. It's about time. Y'all ain't win one in 20 years. But, Spade, when the last time the Dolphins won a division
Bro, first of all, why
or
you
a
coming for
playoff
me?
game?
Why you coming for me?
Or a Super Bowl?
I'm not attacking you, bro. Relax.
Because you did. You said the Cowboys is bad anyway. That's what you said.
That was before y'all
But when
got
the last time y'all won y'all division?
That was before y'all got.
When y'all won y'all division?
Amari, y'all was bad. Amari didn't turn y'all season
Are you
around.
kidding me? No, Spade, what? We won out. When is the last time the Dolphins won the division?
Bro, why is this about the Dolphins right now? We talking about Earl Thomas. Huh? How we get to Miami?
I mean, maybe Earl gonna sign him with Miami. They like safety.
I mean, if he we safety, we good now. Here, we good. I just thought about
yeah,
it.
y'all got like 4 safeties. Y'all
Yeah,
like
we good.
four safeties.
Hey,
big
we
money.
good, and none of ours
got
ain't
like
coming
4
off
safeties.
a broke leg. We good. Listen, man, Earl Thomas is a hell of a talent. He's a tremendous player, and somebody's gonna probably give him that money. If it were me, I would not. I don't know how he's gonna bounce back, and also it's gonna depend on what team you put him on. Because let's be honest, man, Earl Thomas is one of those players that he's gifted. So and somebody ain't gonna like this, LePairs. To me, when I watch Earl take a lot of gambles, man. Like, and I like that. That's instinctual stuff that you can't teach. Sometimes, man, if you ain't got fundamentally sound people around you, that mess will get you jacked up. So I don't know. Me personally, coming off a broke leg, I wouldn't make him the highest paid. And he might not. He might end up eating bologna again. This is something to keep an eye on.
I hope, because I would love for Earl to be a Cowboy.
I bet you would.
I would. It was rumors out there, just rumors. Relax, y'all, because I know y'all be like, y'all don't got. Shut up, relax. It was a rumor out there that we was gonna get Earl Thomas. We're trying to get Earl Thomas and Landon Collins. Could you imagine that? Them 2 safeties with our lockdown corner, with our linebacking core, with the pressure off the edge. I'm saying Super Bowl, but it's going to be tough for us to do all that and pay everybody. But I would love for us to get Earl Thomas. I just don't want him as the highest paid safety in the league. That's crazy. No way.
It's crazy?
No way.
Whoa, hold up. Now that's a whole nother conversation piece. It's crazy for him to be for him to want to be the highest paid?
I don't want Earl Thomas to be. Let me rephrase.
Okay, let me
It's
know.
crazy for Earl Thomas to be the highest paid safety on my team. Let me say that. I don't want him to be the highest paid safety in the NFL on my team. I don't. We got too many people to pay, bro.
Y'all do.
We got too many people to pay. We gotta pay Dak, Zeke, Amari. We're gonna have to pay Jones, the corner. We're gonna have to pay DeMarcus Lawrence. We're gonna have to pay eventually we're gonna have to pay another lineman. We're gonna have to pay Jalen Smith soon. We're gonna have to pay Vander Esch. Yeah. No. I'm sorry, Earl. I would love for you to be a Cowboy, but it don't look like that's gonna happen if you want to be the highest paid safety in the league. I'm sorry.
Well, I just looked up the 3.
I mean, you can always go to Miami. They pay safeties. Hey. They like safeties.
All right, Earl, we good, dog. I appreciate it, though. Hey, man, but y'all up there, though. They saying...
what I want somebody to do in the comment section, I want somebody to tell me when was the last time the Dolphins won a division? When is the last time the Dolphins won a playoff game? When is the last time the Dolphins won the Super Bowl?
Bro, first of all, listen. Getting mad at us ain't going to make y'all know better. You know?
The craziest thing is I don't have any animosity towards the Dolphins.
It sounds like...
I wish y'all be good so y'all can dethrone the Patriots finally.
Hey, man, we beat
the Patriots
y'all
came out and said, we're tanking. We're going to be trying to get Tua Tagovailoa next year. And whatever happened with Tannehill, which y'all probably going to cut him, like y'all don't give a damn about this upcoming year.
That's not what we said, bro. Don't put words in our mouth. Listen,
bro,
man, the Cardinals, Chiefs, and Cowboys are the top 3 potential landing spots for Earl Thomas, man. So of those 3 teams, where do you see them landing?
Cardinals, Chiefs, probably KC. KC, I don't know. Ooh, KC got Eric Berry out there too.
And EB ain't bounced back. You know, you and I we discussed on the show. EB came back a little early. He really wasn't quite ready to be back.
Yeah, he wasn't ready.
So if you get EB back healthy and you get ET back healthy, first of all, both of them guys 5'10", so I'm just throwing jump balls. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling Julio to jump for it. And now one of them jumping with Julio.
I mean, Julio will catch it, but he ain't gonna score no touchdowns. But go ahead.
Stop it. Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs out of it. I don't like that for the Chiefs. I don't like that for the Chiefs. I don't like that for the Chiefs.
So, who, the Cardinals?
I wouldn't go to the Cardinals if I was him. Not if he like winning games.
I heard San Francisco too. I heard Sherman. You know, kind of trying to get him over there to San Fran.
Did him and Sherman even get along in Seattle?
I think they all got along, bro. I mean,
you do?
They argue. We argue. I mean, we don't get along.
Sometimes we don't.
I mean, that's brothers.
Sometimes I don't like you. I don't know if you ever.
It's more genuine that way. If you always get along with somebody, then it ain't real.
Yeah, if you always get along with somebody a damn yes man somewhere. You're right.
Yeah, yep. Or somebody is being fake. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
So
I hope y'all get
100%.
I hope y'all get.
I hope we get them too, but I hope we ain't out there paying. I think I read $73 million. No way. That's just too much money. I'm sorry, Earl. I like you, but that's just too much bread, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I honestly, I don't want to say this because I'm for people. The crazy thing is,
let me ask you this though, Spade. We know safeties, they usually can play till they upper in the age. You know, Rob Witten was a corner, moved to safety, played to like mid to high 30s. I mean, how many more years would you? I mean, of course we gotta. If he healthy, of course, because if he get hurt and he keep getting hurt, then he'll be out of the league. But we know Rob Witten tore his knee smooth up. Wasn't the same corner, moved to safety, and was there for dumb years and was a Pro Bowler at safety. Yep. So, I mean, if Earl Thomas could at least stay healthy, he could play to 36, 37 years old.
He definitely got, he got a few more years. I don't know if I'm going on 37, though.
Spade, I'm telling you, at safety, you can play that long, man. I think you could be a serviceable safety like 36, 37 years old. Serviceable. I ain't saying you out here. He ain't being prime time Earl no more. Like, he ain't. But, I mean, I think he could be serviceable.
We'll see, because he probably going to be a Cowboy. I don't think nobody going to make him the highest paid. Who is the highest paid? Let me see.
I think it's Eric Berry. I think it was Eric Berry, if I'm not mistaken. They were saying Landon Collins want the bag.
Oh, he
played
gonna
like
get it.
shit last year.
Well, I mean, the whole team played like shit last year.
You don't think the Giants will franchise tag Landon Collins?
They probably will. Collins gonna get that bread. Oh yeah. Barry make $13 million a year. Cam Chancellor $12 million a year.
Cam still getting paid? Damn.
You know, Cam Chancellor got like one more year on the books. You know, like his career over, but he got to get that check. That's what's gonna mess. That's what messed up Earl from getting it back.
Right?
Yep, that's what messed up Earl from getting it back. And Cam Chancellor had sat out for that big contract. That's why when Earl was sitting out, the Seahawks was like, "Nah, we read this book before. We know how this shit ends." It is also. It should be mentioned that Earl make $10 million a year. Like Earl currently the 6th highest paid safety by this thing I'm looking at right here. I don't know how up to date this is. It seems pretty up to date. So he already making $10 million a year. So I mean, it ain't like he making pennies.
I mean, he said he want to be the highest paid, man. It's that security one, probably that that guaranteed bread.
I get it.
I hope he. I think he take care of a lot of problems that the Cowboys had in the secondary if we can get him. I think he fixes a lot of those problems if he can stay healthy. But if you say EB make $13 million, so what do you want? 14, 15 million?
Yep.
Come on, that's just too much, man. The salary cap went up too. I think the salary cap is like 190 or like I think it's 189.
Oh, well, go make it happen then. Go make it happen. Jerry got it.
Bro, see, you just... And see, I can see you next year on the show. Well, y'all pay Eric Berry $15 million. Like, that's why y'all ain't got money to sign Zeke. Then we lose Amari. And then you're going to be like, see? I can see it now. See, you low-key praying for our downfall. I get it.
I like y'all, man. The Cowboys is my father-in-law's favorite team. I don't want
what that mean?
heartache for my father-in-law. That what you think I want?
People hate in-laws.
Nah, I love my in-laws. My in-laws cool as shit.
Spade.
Y'all, I think y'all will be okay, bro. I'm looking at it. Y'all will be all right.
I hope we get him. I do. I'm interested to know. Where do y'all think Earl Thomas will end up? Let me know in the comment section down below.
Dallas, man. Bro, let's move forward. Can we please go to the NBA where life is great, where fans cheer loud? Yeah, man.
Is it?
Fans cheer loud. Life is great. Sometimes fans do a little more than cheer loud. For this segment right here, man, let's talk about the boy Russell Westbrook. Hey, we are fans of Russell Westbrook on this show. Ain't gonna be no Russell Westbrook slander around these parts. We like that guy. Russ had a unique situation. I think it was unique. Maybe it ain't as unique as I wanted it to be. Mid-game, man, Russ is, I don't know, look like somebody passed to him. He make the catch on the sideline. He step out of bounds. You know, he doing that thing where he kind of talking with the ref. And, in the change of the play, it was a kid who family clearly got that cake. Sitting courtside, reached out and kind of like, he didn't punch him. He kind of like, hit him on the arm, like, good job or whatever. And Russ turned and he looked at, you know how Russ do. Russ looked at this kid, man. It must have looked like, that kid ain't got no black parents.
I don't think he knew at first it was the kid, though. Well, go ahead.
No, he didn't. And he said he didn't. He just felt like somebody hit him on his arm and he turned around and it was this kid. And he just looked at the kid. And if you got black parents, you've seen this look before. Mm-hmm. My mom gave me that look a lot of times. Most of the time I got that look, it was church. Because if it wasn't church, she just knocked the hell out of me. But in church, you would get that, like, are you out of your mind right now? Are you for real? And you'd be like, whoa, maybe I've gone too far. And the little boy sat down. And then Russ had a conversation with the dad. After the game, Russ said he told the little kid's father, like, look, man, you can't allow your kid to be putting his hands on people. Like, I don't know him. He don't know me. And after this, man, the reaction was like, Russ, that kid ain't do nothing to Russ. It was no big deal. And I know why I stand on the matter. But before I go, LeParis, you saw the play. How you feel about it?
I said on this show a few times, I'm one of them people, if you don't know me and I don't know you, I don't like to be touched. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. So I can totally understand. First of all, Westbrook didn't know it was a kid, and I think he handled it the right way. Like you act.
I think so too.
He didn't. And he gave a little kid like a little pat on the leg and stuff. Like he, you know what I mean? Like we know Westbrook, and he a very fiery, emotional guy. You know, he could have turned around and who knows. I understand what Westbrook said after the game. He said, you know, the NBA got to do something with fans and being able to contact players and do all this nonsense because crap happens. And then if Westbrook didn't know it was the kid. If Westbrook would have just turned around and hooked off on the dude, then everybody would have been like, oh my God, Westbrook is crazy. You know what I mean? Like something has to be done. I agree with that right there. But I don't have a problem with anything Westbrook did. I don't have a problem with him saying I don't like to be touched because I'm one of them people. If I don't know you, you don't know me. I don't like to be touched. Don't touch me, man. And you know, people got a habit of walking up to you. They want to put their arms on your shoulder and look. Don't touch me, man. I don't like being touched.
Yeah.
I don't like being touched. You know, maybe some people that was like, oh, Westbrook overreact. Maybe they them people that like they touchy-feely type. They the touchy-feely type. Apparently, Westbrook not, and neither am I. I don't have a problem with anything Westbrook did.
Yeah, I don't either. He said, and like you say, he was super nice. You know, he ended up kind of like dapping the kid up, but he leaned in and he talked with the dad. And you know, after the game, he said for the fans, it's too much leeway for the fans to be able to touch players and get away with it. We can't react. You know, do what we need to do and protect ourselves. So it's important to understand kids, whoever it is, dad, moms, they can say what they want as long as it's respectful. But the touching, to me, is off limits. I agree 1,000%. We live in a day and age, man, where, and I hate to be the old guy, but let me be the old guy. Man, they got mess that people can touch you, that your skin can absorb. I'm not saying the kid is in the game with this. I mean, because if y'all think the guys who do the little one thing outside, if you think they thorough, you ain't really been to an NBA game. I mean, they just wanting your ass, beep, come on in, come on in. You can have any type of shit on you. It ain't like you getting into the White House. You're not going through that type of security. But the point is, even, for all I know, you could have just sneezed in your hand and touched me.
Word.
I don't want you touching me, bro. I don't know where your hands have been. I don't know you. I don't know why you touching me. It is absolutely no reason for you to put your hands on me. Sit there and cheer. Now, here is the thing about it that some folks are going to be like, this is where the lines get a little blurry. This is what makes it a slippery slope. You sitting courtside, the ball's about to go out of bounds. Some player runs over, saves it. They dive into the fans. They kick some old lady over. They knock the popcorn out your hand. That happens too. So now the discussion probably needs to be, do you back fans up? And I know exactly what the league wants to do. Man, the league putting fans as close to the court as they can because those are more seats.
Word.
Those are more seats, which is more revenue, and I get it. But the discussion really should be had whether or not they should back fans up. Well, you still got the court, you got the out-of-bounds line, and maybe, I'm just an arbitrary number I'm pulling out my head. I don't know, maybe 5 to 8 feet before the first set of seats. You still can be what they call on the floor, but you just back some. I don't know. I think it could possibly be some more room.
I don't think we got to do that.
Maybe.
You sitting courtside, you know what it is. Somebody might dive in the stands. You know that. To me, I think certain people want that experience. They want to be able, and Spade, I don't have a problem. Somebody's going to be like, well, what about the person that they hit a big shot and then they hold their hand out? Yeah, if the player slap your hand, give you that, that's cool, but you ain't running on the court, chasing them down, tapping them on the ass. You know what I'm saying? I think when you sit courtside, it got a little bit. You want the whole experience like that. So we just seen Regina King. Regina King sit courtside and Joel Embiid jumped over her head. His feet hit a little bun, and I think people want that experience a little bit. Now I ain't saying nobody want to be ran into, but it can happen. People that sit ringside at a fight, a lot of times they get splattered with blood. Like, it happens.
Right.
So guess what? If you don't want to be jumped over or somebody running into the stands, or you don't want to get blood on you ringside, then don't sit ringside. Don't sit courtside, because that happens. I don't think you back them up at all.
But let me ask you this.
You tell them.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
And I don't think this has ever happened. I could be wrong, but I honestly don't know. I'm just asking. If somebody sits courtside and a player dives and somebody actually get hurt, like how? How does that work?
I don't have to answer that, because I wonder that same thing.
Okay.
Like, yo, do they sue the player? Maybe the team take care of the injury? Maybe the team just like take care of medical bills or something? Maybe. I don't have that answer though. But I always wondered that too. I always wondered that too.
Yeah.
You know, because I know like if like they dive in the crowd and like they popcorn or they beer or something get waste, I always see like the concession person come over there and give them new stuff. I always see that, but I always wondered about the injury part too. Because, I mean, we done seen people get stretched out the arena on a stretcher with the whole neck back thing on. Like, so I always wondered that myself, but I don't have the answer to that. I don't know. I would assume that the team take care of it.
And that's why I was saying back him up. I mean, don't get me wrong. There have been iconic experiences of a big shot being made, a fan run down the sideline. I mean, a player run down the sideline with his hands out. Everybody high fives him. It feels great. But just for not only player safety, but also for the fan safety, the league might need to consider backing the fans up a little bit. That's just a thought, you know. And they probably won't, because people love that experience of being courtside for obvious reasons. But the first time Joel Embiid dives and his foot hits a lady in the face and knocks her head back and she get whiplash, or lo and behold, something worse, like some type of neck injury, I just think that's a bad look on the league that could have been avoided.
I disagree, Spade. Like, me and you, I disagree with that. You go to a baseball game, it's a chance you can get hit with a ball. It's a chance this bat gonna fly out this guy hand when you sit certain rows away from the where they batting at. You go to a hockey game,
that's true.
It's a chance this puck is gonna fly in the crowd out. Hey, me and Khalifa, we already know what type of business she be into, but she said that she was at a hockey game and got hit with a damn puck twice. How the puck hit her twice? To me, if you get hit with a puck twice in the same game, that dude was aiming at you. Like, you got hit with a puck twice?
Yeah.
I just think the universe is trying to tell you something. I'm not saying, but it's a little different because I'm a man. You know, I ain't sitting courtside like, oh my gosh, these guys might dive in the crowd. If I'm sitting courtside, you know what? It's a 50-50 chance this crap may happen. It may happen.
True. But the difference is, those other sports you named, there are at least some precautions taken. Baseball, right behind the batter, got a fence, a net, all kind of shit to keep the ball from going there. Hockey got glass panels up around. And yeah, it still can happen, but it's some precautions taken. It ain't shit at an NBA game to separate fans from players. Not on any part of the court. 360 degrees around, there's no barrier anywhere. And I wouldn't like the barrier, because I do think that kind of hurts. I don't know. I wouldn't like the barrier. Just back their ass up a little bit. They still could possibly get hit. I don't know. I don't know. That's a conversation for another day. At this situation here, we both agree with Russell Westbrook. Yep. You know, when a player turn around, I keep mixing it up. But when a player turn around and he wants a high five him. That's great. That's a great moment. If a player is not welcoming you to put your hands on him
in the street, just don't run up to him and be grabbing him. This ain't just on the court. And this just ain't for players. You see any of your celebrity crushes or people that you like, oh my gosh, I love this person. You just don't walk up to them and start grabbing them. That's true. We talking about Westbrook and this kid because it happened on the court, but I'm talking about in the street too. You just don't walk up to somebody and just start grabbing them. In this world of everything wanting to go viral and everybody recording and Instagram videos, I see a lot of shady shit, Spade, and I be like, they be doing it to the right people. It's this dude on Instagram that just walk up to people and just start yelling right behind them mad close. He doing it
I hate that shit.
He doing it to the right people, because I'm telling you, he going to do it to the wrong person, and it's going to be ugly. It's going to turn into a situation.
You think you going viral. Catch the right one.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Shit do crazy numbers.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Go ahead. The big thing out of this that I really agree with, not just the touching and all, I agree with that too, but the fact that Westbrook said it's the parents' responsibility to take care of their kids, make sure their kids are doing the right thing. That's the underlying lesson to be learned here, bruh. As a person who kind of fly a lot, I was telling somebody about a situation I had on the plane. Had a kid behind me just kind of kicking my seat. So the first, I know what's going on, but my first thing, I kind of turn around, I look behind my chair, and I look at the kid, and I look at the adult that's there. That's step one. Like, hey, you know, he's kind of, and if nobody does anything, if the kicking continues, I put my hand behind my seat, and I kind of like stop his foot. And I told that story at work, and somebody said, whoa, like that's going too far. I won't put my hand on nobody else's kid. I'm like, huh? I ain't hurt the kid. I blocked his foot. I put my hand in between his foot and the chair. Now, if his parents got a problem with that, they can holler at me because they should have stopped him when I turned around and gave them the eye that this man was kicking my damn chair. You sitting right beside him. You see his foot. You know he's kicking the chair, and you know it's a person in that chair. So if anybody got a problem at that point, it goes back to, look, man, parents, say something to your kids, man. Or if you don't want to discipline your kids, then you can't get upset when somebody check your kid. And Russ checked this kid. He checked the dad, really. He checked him in a respectful way. I'm not saying snatch somebody else's kid up. Don't never go that far. But I don't feel like me putting my hand in between my chair and his kick. LePage, let somebody have to say it. Hey, don't be putting your hand. Bruh, please. That flight would have landed early. You bet your ass on that. You bet your ass on that. And the fact that people at work was like, whoa, Spade, you might have went a little far. Like, you can't be touching somebody else's kid. What? You act like I grabbed that. Yes, I am in every right to prevent him from kicking my chair. Yes, I'm in that right. Yes. Look out for your kids. Discipline your kids. Tell your kids to stop. Shit is stupid.
I agree.
That's all I got, bro.
I agree.
That's all I got.
I mean, I want to know because I know everybody ain't going to agree with us in the comment section, so leave your thoughts down there. Because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter like, yo, Westbrook always overreacting. And I'm like,
yeah. I'm seeing that too. Like, that little boy ain't hurt Westbrook. It ain't about that.
That's not the point.
It's about how easy it was for him to touch me. Where's security? You know what I'm saying? Like, who? Yeah, he didn't have ill will. What if somebody sitting there had ill will? That was way too easy.
Yeah.
Man just got up and put his hands on me.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we seen a tennis player get stabbed on the court. I mean,
yep.
I don't know. I'm one of them people too, man. I don't like to be touched, man. I'm one of them people, so I get it. Some of y'all too touchy-feely. Like, some of y'all too touchy-feely. Y'all want to touch everything and everybody. Y'all don't be washing your hands in the bathroom.
I don't even dap no
Trust
more,
me, I see y'all.
I fist bump people. I don't even dap no more. I don't know where your hands
Word.
I don't know where your hands been, bro. Just fist bump me and keep it moving.
Spade, it's time for us to have that conversation, bro. It's time.
I know about the birds and the bees, bro.
No. Not that conversation. Spade, it's time. I gotta ask you, man, because probably midway through the season, it was a lot. Everybody was like, Luka Doncic is the runaway rookie of the year, and it's not even close. I think it's time to have a conversation because I don't think that's the case right now. Luka was out. I know Luka back now. Somebody want to write a guy. You don't know what you're talking about. Luka is back. I know Luka back now, but Luka was out for probably like a week or 2 weeks prior to his return. And I'm gonna tell you what, Spade. Yep. I think Trae Young has closed the gap at least enough to have this conversation. Spade, I gotta ask you: is Trae Young the rookie of the year?
Ooh, you went straight to it.
Yes, but before you go, because I took a screenshot of something, bro. I took a screenshot of something. I'm trying to prepare better for the show, bro. I'm trying to prepare better.
I see. I like it.
So
I like your preparation.
So Trae Young last 5 games. Listen to this, Spade. When we was talking about Trae Young being in the skills challenge, I said Trae Young gonna have a problem with the pass. He did. That's cool. He did. But Spade,
Trae alone, bro.
Spade. Trae Young last 5 games. 30 points, 10 dimes. 23 points, 8 dimes. 36 points, 8 dimes. 36 points, 10 dimes. 49 points, 16 dimes, bro. Trae Young is getting it done. And not just, I mean, he's scoring a lot, of course. But he's getting it done. He's getting his teammates involved. Spade, I told you, maybe around the All-Star break, I said, the Hawks got something with John Collins. Ain't that his name, John Collins?
Yep.
John Collins and Trae Young. They got something. They need to build around those dudes. They need to get Bazemore up out of there with that contract. But the Hawks found something with Collins and Trae Young, Spade. I got to ask you, is Trae Young the rookie of the year?
before I just give my opinion, you know me, I give you some opinions, but I'm the stat guy. I like to give you stats.
Mm-hmm.
So, they got power rankings. They got NBA rookie power rankings. And currently, Trae Young in the rookie power ranking has gone from 6th to 1st. He is currently 1 with Luka 2 and Marvin Bagley 3.
Okay.
I feel like what's gonna happen is this, and I've already seen some of this, so let me prepare you for what people gonna say. Folks are gonna say, yeah, Trae's on fire right now, but Luka's been more consistent over the year, and that's fine. I even think you can make that argument. I'm good with that. But what I think you're seeing is not necessarily that Trae is catching fire and Luka's just been consistent. I think gradually Trae Young has been doing this. And if he continues that throughout the rest of the season, I got him as the rookie of the year. If this turns out to be like a hot streak and then he tapers back off and Luka maintains where he is, I got Luka being the rookie of the year. The thing about it, LaParis, that got me kind of in my bag is I was telling people early, I was like, Trae Young gonna be all right. Trae Young went out there in the summer league. He was shooting terrible. Folks is calling this man a bust before he even played his first NBA game. That's why I'm telling you, man, be careful about the Twitter sports talkers, because they'll write you out for dead. They'll have your whole damn funeral on Twitter.
On Twitter as a response, I think, to the homie Stacks, you was like, don't take these Twitter sports dudes serious. Like, they don't watch. They don't watch.
They ain't watching sports, bro. They not watching. And see, now I admit, if it was up to me, I'd watch every single game. Give me one of these big ass TVs with a bunch of different games on. I don't get a chance to watch every game. And I'm going to tell you something else that I'm not a huge fan of. Since I moved here, I don't get as many Hawks games as I used to. I get a lot of Orlando games for obvious reasons. But everybody can't watch every game. I'm cool with that. But I'm talking about the folks that just get up and watch the 30-minute Sports Center segment and then go to work and be talking shit. Like, I don't like them folks. Because Sports Center can push a narrative in those. And I ain't got a problem with Sports Center. I get it, Sports Center. I know what y'all doing. Do your thing. But they can push a narrative, bruh. You ever watch some highlights and they look like somebody was cooking in the highlights?
Yeah, I see it all the time when I see Wiggins. I be like, wait, Wiggins did what?
They'll show Clay highlights. You'll be like, damn, Clay went crazy. You'll go to work like, man, Clay went crazy. Man, Clay was 9 of 24. What you talking about? Sports Center just showed all 9 of his makes. But yeah, man, I will say this. Luka was better than I thought he was going to be. And Trae Young started off bad. But I felt like it was going to be tougher for Trae to adjust because he is a short. How tall is Trae? 6'1", maybe? 6 foot?
If that. I mean.
If that. Probably 5'11", if we're being honest. He's short. He's not the fastest player in the world. And because of his play style, in college, he kind of got accustomed to taking what I feel like is bad shots. He can make them, but they not the best shots. And I said early on, Trae got to learn what's a good take.
They got Trae listed at 6'2", Spade.
No way. Y'all was finna say a damn bad word. No way. No freaking way is Trae Young 6'2". But anyway, I was like, Trae got to learn the difference in a good shot and a bad shot. I know Steph take them deep shots. He can make them. Trae takes them. Trae can make them. Trae got to know when to take them and when not to. Because the difference between Steph and Trae is the people around them. Steph can go out there and have a shit game. KD out there. Clay out there. Dre out there. Boogie out there. Somebody got it. Word. But when Trae go out there and have a shit game, it looks terrible. Because it ain't really a lot of folks out there on that Hawk squad that's going to be like, I'm going to pick up. I got it. So he's got to be selective as to when he had them games where he like, I'm just going to come across half court and shoot that bitch. I ain't in no rhythm or nothing. I'm just going to let it go. He got to be real selective when he had that. But I am happy to see this dude hooping, man, because the entire, and that's a stretch. I don't mean that literally, but I felt like everybody wrote him off for dead, man. And I'm glad to see you back. And as of right now, in the power rankings, he's number 1.
I don't want to say I wrote him off, but I had my concerns, especially Spade. I don't know if you remember, we was watching Summer League, and I was like, ooh, Trae Young. I don't know about this. And Spade, I said to you, the Hawks might have made a mistake trading Luka for Young.
You did.
I'm gonna tell you what.
You did.
This kid has changed. I mean, I don't want any of these young kids to fail, man. I want them all to be successful and be nice at basketball and be rich as hell. And I mean that genuinely from the bottom of my heart. But this kid has totally changed my opinion. You know what I mean? This kid has been hooping, and I know, Spade, we want to get the people in the comment section that was like, he had 30 on 30 shots, and he had 40 on 40 shots. I don't miss me with that crap, because he a rookie, and that crap comes. Like, you know what I mean?
That
like,
shit happened to NBA stars, bro.
Exactly. So, listen, wait, Spade, I'm telling you, I want to say he the rookie of the year, bro. I'm jumping. I'm gonna say
if it ended right now, you got him
as the rookie of the year, bro. This kid has been playing.
Fair.
I got his last 10, bro. His last 10 games. And look, he had 20 points, 11 dimes, 13 points, 7 dimes, 22, 14 dimes, 16, 11 dimes, 25, 10 dimes, 30, 10 dimes, 23, 8 dimes, 36, 8 dimes, 36, 10 dimes, and 49, 16 dimes. Spade. What more could you ask for from your damn PG? Now, I know somebody's going to be like, some wins, but the Hawks as a whole is a bad team.
They're young, inexperienced.
Yeah,
team.
man.
It's not
and I'm telling
right
you,
now, man. Let's be honest.
they got something with him and John Collins, bro. They got something. So, if they can build around them two dudes, what you think the Hawks need? I mean, because they still got like 40-year-old Vince out there who've been playing well for his age. But I'm just saying, what you think they need, a wing? Because they got Prince. A two?
I think, look, this going to be a hot-ass take, bro. But you want me to tell you what I think they need? Some time. Some time. Let them gel. You got Collins out there scoring 20 a game. Trae Young scoring 18, 19 a game. Taurean Prince at 13. Kent Bazemore giving them 13. I probably would like to see somebody else in Kent Bazemore's spot. And Kent ain't going to like that. Kent, you know me and you, we go back. I like Bang Bang Bazemore. But he just been, I feel like for him to be one of the quote-unquote veterans on that team, he's been super, super inconsistent. I would like to see something a little differently there at that spot. But, man, to me, just give them some time. They're a young squad, man. That's a problem. I feel like
that's a problem a lot of these organizations had, too. They jumped the gun too quick and be like, we should be getting it right now. They're a young team. I agree. You know what? Give them some time. Man, let the coach grow with him, too, man. Don't fire the guy. Don't fire him.
Yeah.
They like getting people the hell up out of there, man.
Yeah, man. I like it, man. Trae Young shooting 41% from the field. What you say?
Is Trae Young the rookie of the year?
I just gave you. I don't make the power rankings. The power rankings say if it ended today, he is. He's won.
Yeah, I agree.
For the rest of the season, it's going to depend
and they
on.
Was like, yo, give me a rookie of the year today. I'm picking Trae Young. And it ain't because I don't like Luka. I love Luka. Luka big.
I was finna say, you know the Luka fanboy is about to be on your head.
I know. I don't care. I love Luka. But Trae Young has closed the gap. This kid has been playing phenomenal, man. He's been playing phenomenal.
Yeah.
Miss me with he taking 100 shots. I don't care. Who else you want to take the shots over there? Miss me with that. I don't care.
People who do that, man.
Who you want taking 20 more shots? Deadman? Miss me with that. Miss me with it.
Bro, that be the people who just look at the box score after the game.
You right, they don't watch, man. I'm telling you, man.
They just look at the box score and be like,
they played the Bulls the other night, man, and they went into 4 OTs. And I said, man, them boys was gassed, but boy, was they giving it they all, man. I like the kid, man. He grew on me because I had my concerns. I was Spade, I don't know about him, but he grew on me.
Steph Curry just had 33 points on 33 shot attempts.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Klay Thompson just had 21 points on 23 shot attempts.
I don't even be caring. Miss me with that shit, man. I don't care.
And he's the best shooters in the league.
I don't care.
He's the best shooters in the league, bro.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
With that. I know they're going to be in there like, oh my God, Trae Young had 40 on 55 shots. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm good on it.
Y'all, them be the same ones that love Kobe. They'll be...
Ooh,
I said it, bro. The same people that'll be like, yo, Trae Young
Ooh.
had 49 on... I don't even know how many shots Trae Young... I'm estimating. I'm just bullshit. They'll be the ones be like, Trae Young had 39 on 40 shots. Kobe had 30 on 40 shots. Miss me with that shit, man.
Let me tell you something. You picking on the wrong fan base. They not in a good mood right now. They not in a good mood. Matter of fact, let's go there. Bro, let's go there. Let's go to L.A. you and I, whenever we have pre-production for our show, where we try to come up with our topics, because a lot of stuff happened in the previous week. We go, all right, what are we going to talk about? Is this news? Yes. Is this news? No. We throw out a lot of stuff. We decide what we want to talk about, and that's how we put together what we feel like is a unique show. You see these shows, I tweeted one day like, golly, man, how many Bron versus MJ debates can it possibly be? Like, give it a rest already. It ain't no way to prove anybody right. Like, I got this thing too, and I do it in real life, but as you heard me do it. If me and another person having a disagreement, and I get to the point where I realize it ain't an end in sight, I'll just be like, hey man, I'm done. Because I'm not going to change your mind. You're not going to change my mind. There's no factual statistics we can pull in to prove a winner. At this point, we just, we wasting time. And then, I don't feel like doing that. So the Jordan MJ debate be happening 3 days a week, every damn week out of 52. Like, golly. And we try our best not to talk LeBron because it's such a popular topic. It happens on every other show. But the parents said it's time to have a discussion about who's the Rookie of the Year. It's time to have a discussion about LeBron James. All right, y'all. So I got some good news and bad news. And if you've been watching this episode, if you was listening on the audio podcast, maybe you didn't notice it. But if you was watching on YouTube, you saw a couple of times throughout this particular episode that the video was black. So we did have some technical difficulties with this episode, and it eventually got worse, and we had to cut the episode short. That's the bad news. The good news is whatever segment we didn't get to in this episode, we'll be starting with in the next episode. So yes, we're starting the next episode with LeBron James, the Lakers, and exactly what is going on out there in LA. Let's be honest, y'all. Things look bad, and I'm going to go ahead and give y'all something to ponder on before we even get to it. If LeBron James misses the playoffs this year, can we still consider him the best player in the NBA? Go ahead and be thinking about it, because these are the things we're going to talk about. Catch you guys on the next episode. As always, man, we appreciate the support you guys give. If you watch this video, leave a like for us. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you're listening on any of our various podcast channels, man, leave us feedback. That helps the channel grow. I'm out until next time, folks. Peace.